Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a video about the meaning of 12 European flags. Keep in mind that their meanings can differ since there are many articles online explaining their origin, so let's begin. In 1443, Kinger Castriotis Skanderbeu, a military commander, raised the flag over the kingdom of Krüge to defy the Ottoman Empire, ruled over the region for years. In fact, the double-headed eagle was used for many years in the Byzantine Empire, of which Albania was part of. In 1468, the newly founded state lost its independence to the Ottoman Empire. However, on November 28, 1912, Albania finally gained its independence. As the People's Socialist Republic of Albania fell in 1991, the Republic of Albania was proclaimed, and the flag used in 1443 was chosen as the country's national flag. The flag of Andorra is inspired by the historical ties the country shares with France and Spain. First, the flag endorses 3 vertical stripes, just like in the French flag. Also, the colors were directly picked from the flags of France and Spain. Blue from the tricolor, while the red and yellow from the Yurigualda. In the middle of the flag, the coat of arms of Andorra. Inside, the coat of arms of the Bishop of Urgell and the Count of Foix, who were co-princes of Andorra. At the bottom, the coat of arms of Catalonia and the Viscount of Béarn. Below, the motto of Andorra in Latin, Virtus Unita Fortior, which can be translated to Strength United is Stronger. On March 28, 1918, Armenia gained its independence from Russia, and soon after, the Armenian flag was adopted. However, in 1922, Armenia became a republic of the Soviet Union. In 1990, the country became once again sovereign, and the 1918 flag was brought back. The meaning of the 3 equal stripes differs, but the most common explanation is that the red symbolizes the bloodshed by the Armenians to defend their country, blue the country's nature, and orange the farmers and the fertile land. However, the official version is that the red symbolizes the Armenian island, the struggles of the Armenian people, Christian faith, and the independence of Armenia. As for blue, it is for the Armenian peaceful skies, and finally the orange, the talent and hardworking people of Armenia. The Austrian flag is considered one of the oldest national symbols in the world, as it was first used in 1230. Indeed, it was the coat of arms of the Austrian noble family, the Babenberg. It is also believed that the Duke Leopold V, while fighting in the siege of Acre in 1260, suffered terrible wounds and was bleeding profusely. His white circlet was covered in blood. Inspect the white area beneath his belt. Sometimes the flag with a coat of arms on top is used. The black imperial eagle wearing a mural crown is a symbol of the middle class. As for the hammer, it represents the working class, and the sickle, the farmer's class. The broken chains stands for Austria's liberation of Germany. They were added in 1945. For many, the 2 red stripes represent strength and bravery, while the white stands for peace and honesty. Like in Armenia, Azerbaijan gained its independence from Russia on May 28, 1918. However, the newly sovereign state was incorporated into the Soviet Union in 1920. During the 2 years of freedom, the flag of Azerbaijan was adopted. On August 30, 1991, the Republic of Azerbaijan was established. The tricolor flag was readopted. The light blue represents the Turkish heritage of Azerbaijan. The red symbolizes the progress, and green Islam. Indeed, more than 90% of the population is Muslim. Inside of the red stripe, a star and a crescent. The 8-pointed star symbolizes the 8 traditional Turkic people: the Azerbaijanis, Ottomans, Jagate, Tatars, Kazakhs, Kipchaks, Seljuks, and Turkmen. Finally, the crescent, as it is one of the symbols of Islam. In 1951, under the Soviet Union, the Belarusian Soviet Social Republic adopted a similar flag of what we know today. The really prominent difference is the communist symbol The hammer represents the industrial working class, while the sickle, the agricultural workers. Overall, it symbolizes their unity. As for the five-pointed star, it is a representation of the success of communism on the 5 continents. On the left, the ruchnik, it is a pattern that has often been used in Eastern Europe for centuries in weddings, funerals, and any other religious ceremonies. During the communist era, red was often a color used by the Soviets on many flags. As for the green, it represented Belarusian forests. For now, the meaning of the flag is unclear. According to the president Alexander Lukashenko, the red stripe stands for the sacrifice of the nation's forefathers. As for the light green, it represents life. Finally, the ruchnik colors of the 1951 flag have been reversed, and the 2 lines on the side removed in the newer flags. As the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Belarus became a sovereign country. In 1995, this flag of Belarus was adopted, and in 2012, it was modified. The pattern was changed, while the green darkened. Since 1815, under the United Kingdom of the Netherlands, the Belgians were united to the Dutch. Unhappy with this union and policies disfavoring the Belgians, tensions were emerging in the new kingdom. On August 26, 1830, the French flag was placed on the City Hall of Brussels as the Belgian Revolution started to rise. Le bleu, blanc et rouge were replaced with black, yellow, and red. Indeed, these colors were taken from the coat of arms of the Duchy of Brabant during the Brabant Revolution. Indeed, an army was formed with the very same colors by Belgians to fight the Austrians as they were under Austrian Netherlands. In 1789, the United Belgian States was established. Under this republic, this Belgian flag was adopted. Fast forward, on January 23, 1831, the Belgian flag that we know today was chosen. The orders of the colors changed, as well as the directions of the stripes. As previously mentioned, the colors are inspired by the coat of arms of the Duchy of Brabant and the stripes by the French flag. Black is from the black background, yellow for the golden lion, and red, the mount of the golden lion. Since the colors were taken from another flag, their meaning can differ. For many, black stands for humanity, yellow for prosperity, and the red for victory. From 1945 to 1992, Bosnia and Herzegovina was under Yugoslavia. Between 1992 to 1998, this flag was adopted. It was from the coat of arms of the Bosnian king Stefan Tomasevic, who ruled Bosnia from 1443 to 1461. On February 4, 1998, another flag was chosen because many thought the previous one wasn't properly representing the history and the culture of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The triangle represents the 3 main groups of the country: Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs. The triangle is also the shape of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The stars represent Europe and are meant to be infinite. Blue, yellow, and white are the traditional colors of Bosnia and Herzegovina, can also be the colors associated with neutrality and peace. The blue background can also stand for the European Union flag. The horizontal Bulgarian flag was adopted after the 1877-1878 Russo-Turkish War. Indeed, it was a revolutionary flag against the Ottoman Empire. From 1877 to 1947, this flag was used, but would come back in 1990. It was a tribute to their Russian brother and Slavic roots. In fact, the Russian flag was used as inspiration. The only difference is the blue of the Russian flag is replaced with green. It is said that white stands for love, peace, and freedom, green for the agricultural wealth of Bulgaria. Finally, red represents the struggles of independence and military courage. To gain independence from Hungary, a flag inspired once again by Russia was adopted. The Croats were hoping to have the Russians as allies during their quest of independence in the mid-1800s. Blue, red, and white are also colors often associated with the Pan-Slavism movement. It was a popular ideology in the mid-19th century. Indeed, many Slavic peoples wanted to advance their causes together as a group. Blue stands for honor, white symbolizes purity, and finally red is for the blood shed to gain freedom. On June 25, 1991, Croatia gained independence from Yugoslavia. Still, the coat of arms of Croatia was adopted on December 21, 1990, inside the Croatian chessboard. It has been one of the national symbols of the Croats for centuries. According to a legend, Croatian king Stefan Dravislav fought against the Venetians over Dalmatia, a region of Croatia. He was captured and put in prison in Venice. The Judge of Venice, Pietro II Orseolo, offered him a deal: play 3 chess matches, and if he wins them, he will be liberated. The king won all of the matches and gained his freedom. According to others, his victory allowed him to gain power over the Dalmatian region. As he returned to Croatia, he used the chessboard as his coat of arms to remember his victory. Still, the first recorded evidence of the red and white squares appeared around 1495 in Austria. At the top, 5 crowning shields, respectfully representing Croatia and 4 regions of the country: Dubrovnik, Dalmatia, Istria, and Slavonia. The flag of Cyprus is from a design contest held in 1960. Indeed, the Greek and Turkish flags were used simultaneously on the island prior to that date. To create the new flag, red and blue, along with the cross and the crescent, were not allowed to be used, as they were elements of the flags of Greece and Turkey. The design of İsmet Kuney was chosen. On the flag, the shape of Cyprus in copper orange due to the large deposit copper on the island. The island was named after the metal. The white background stands for peace, and finally, the 2 olive branches represent the peace between the Greeks and the Turks in the country. In the early version of the flag was the outline of the island. Over the years, the flag faced few changes. However, the last one occurred in 2006. For the most part of the 20th century, Czech Republic and Slovakia were the main countries, part of Czechoslovakia. Before this union, the Czechs were living in the Kingdom of Bohemia. The red and white stripe on the flag of the kingdom was used to create the Czechoslovakian flag. Later, the blue triangle was added as the national colors of the Slovaks were red, blue, and white. Furthermore, the triangle was added to avoid confusion with the Polish flag. Also, blue along with yellow were Ruthenian colors. Therefore, the flag of Czechoslovakia was representing the 3 main Slavic groups of the new state. On July 1, 1993, Czech Republic became an independent country and decided to keep this flag